Now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Purdy now to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT.
And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Second down and 6 now.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
32.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Well, the Rams had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Zebra!
Here's Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Well, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And a strong run there as they'll take this all the way down to the 35.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Stafford on 1st down.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold it for just a short gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
22!
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And shoves him off at the 20. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, red! Middle!
From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Van Jefferson,
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
and the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Here's the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you get to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision.
That was my freebie, yo.
It doesn't pan out, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Marr able to put this one through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Oh, that's interference, man. That's cheap.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change.
That's cheap, son.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it.
That's deep twice, man. That shit got caught up, man. That was a waste of drive, bro. Like, that's
the first sack of his NFL
deep
career.
right there, man. That's fucking passing interference, man.
On to punt as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
50.
Now it's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
22.
Stafford. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. Taking it right down Broadway. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, LA. Cam Akers, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Marr now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down Second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
That's the type of impact play you expect from McCaffrey, the comeback player of the year runner-up in 2022. Despite a midseason trade, put up almost 1,900 all-purpose yards and also made his second Pro Bowl.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. McCaffrey on the counter. Shreds the tackle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now again to the big fullback Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That'll make it 1st and 15. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Purdy off the play fake. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Driving for the goal line, but he's...
Bruh, how you bring somebody down to the box?
Chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
Can you stop? Get out!
You did it twice, man.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for
Fucking touchdown, bro. Like,
the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And Mitchell going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Purdy now to throw.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action. Now Purdy
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here's Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
And this one is right through. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
127 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A nice carry by Akers, and what a journey it was for him last season. Coming off of injury, away from the team for a while, he did come back later in the season and led them with almost 800 yards. Still scratching the surface of what he can do. He can be a dynamic presence on the field.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
11. Omaha, ready move.
From the 50, it's Stafford.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Monday. 50. Monday.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch in.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Stay 50, stay 50. Double right. 59.
Here's Stafford. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
53, ready.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Touchdown! Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Touchdown. Here's Marr to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Like 7.
They'll go again here with Akers. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at third and a few inches. Throwing here, Purdy. These guys running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. McCaffrey's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Purdy sets up to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Aaron Donald. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Purdy, big 4th down play. That ball caught. It's chosen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's look along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Stafford.
That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Across midfield. He's on his way.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Stafford now to throw.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. No timeouts remaining. Cannot take a sack here. 1st and 10.
Hurry! Hey! 40 gun! 40 gun!
Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
21!
Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. Johnson jostles free, and this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
That's crazy. Good game, bro.
Put a camper on this one. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either.